Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Carolina Panthers talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. All right, so the first round of the 2023 NFL Draft is in the books, and we got our guy. Keep pounding, nation. We got our guy. But before I go into that, be sure to check out the link in the description to Game Beauty for an awesome lineup of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products. If you see something you like, want to make a purchase, be sure to use the promo code BlitzballChamp and you can get 10% off of your order. So put that to good use. Nice little discount. Okay. Carolina Panthers, who traded up from the 9th overall pick to the number 1 overall pick with Chicago. And they have drafted our guy, our soon-to-be franchise quarterback, Bryce Young, quarterback out of Alabama. That's right. We ended up going with Bryce Young, and sounds like the overall vibe has been really, really good, especially from the Panthers organization, from the fans. This was the pick. This was the pick. And I think it was a great pick. And you know what? I mean, we got as they said, the top rated quarterback in the draft. I mean, some may argue between him and CJ Stroud, but we got our guy in Bryce Young. And like I said, I know a lot of people want to bring up his size, but it's like I keep saying before. We had a big quarterback at one point. He ended up getting banged up and injured anyway. So it sounds like we went with somebody who is a winner, and hopefully we can get the right pieces around him, can win, and hopefully take the division, take the NFC South. But I was going to be happy with CJ Stroud or Bryce Young. We went Bryce Young. So, hey, I'm happy. I'm definitely happy. Keep pounding, nation. Get hyped. We got our franchise quarterback in Bryce Young. And I look forward to them developing him. And you know what? I think he's going to do well. Some interesting things to keep an eye out, though. So with this first round, some things to look out for. For example, our division rivals. The Atlanta Falcons ended up getting the top running back in Bijan Robinson out of Texas. Now we got to remember, the Falcons previously had picked up Drake London and also Kyle Pitts. And now they just added the top running back of this draft to their squad. So potentially they could have a very powerful offense. I mean, we got to remember, we split with them last season. So I don't know, y'all. Got to keep an eye out for the Falcons. They done got some weapons. So Falcons, got to keep an eye out for. The Bucks ended up getting Khalija Kansi, defensive tackle out of Pittsburgh. I'm still not convinced that the Bucks will be too big of a threat. At least I hope not, especially with Tom Brady retiring, and of course they got Kyle Trask and Baker Mayfield. So I'm not too threatened by the Bucks. The Saints also picked up a D tackle, Brian BRYCE, defensive tackle out of Clemson. The Saints definitely don't want to sleep on. I mean, they still have a pretty strong D-line, and that just added another weapon for them. Because remember, they got Cam Jordan, and then adding Brian BRYCE there. I mean, Cam Jordan's going to be their main guy. But you know, they still got defense. You know, still got the Bradley Roby, still got the Marshawn Lattimore. So Saints, I think the Saints and the Falcons, you know, could end up being some competition. It could. It could. I'm not saying they will, but could definitely, we could end up having some competition with them. I'm just saying. It's going to be tough. But I don't know. That looking at the Falcons offense with picking up Bijan Robinson, that's got to keep an eye out for that. But I am happy with us getting Bryce Young. I think we'll do well with that. You know, I can't wait to see what the coaching staff does to develop him. And you know what? I can't wait to see him get to work. You know, I'm happy. I'm happy with this pick. But at the same time, I definitely feel that rounds 2 and 3 will be very important as well. And I still see a Trenton Simpson on there, which I think we could definitely use. So according to ESPN.com, the Panthers' remaining needs are wide receiver, defensive end, inside linebacker, and offensive guard. And I think with us having, so the next 2 rounds, Carolina is picking number 39, which is the 8th pick in the 2nd round. And in the 3rd round, they have the 30th pick, which is the 93rd pick in the 3rd round. So, you know, this 2nd and 3rd round is going to be pretty important. And like I said, with the needs, I feel like this might be a great opportunity to see if they can try to capitalize on Trenton Simpson out of Clemson, inside linebacker out of Clemson. There is also Keon White, defensive end out of Georgia Tech. Wide receivers, I mean, Jonathan Mingo, still got Jalen Hyatt, Cedric Tillman, Josh Downs. I mean, but I just feel like if Trenton Simpson's there, they gotta strongly be considering that. As far as guard, there is Steve Avila out of TCU, but I don't know. I just feel like Trenton Simpson might be the pick they could go for. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see. Rounds 2 and 3, very important. But the Bryce is right. Bryce up, son. Rejoice. Bryce Young is the 1st round pick of the Carolina Panthers. I like it. Let's do this. But let's see how we do in the remaining rounds, because those are important. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say. But let me know what y'all's thoughts are. Don't forget to check out the link to Game Beauty in the description. But let me know what y'all's thoughts are. Keep Pounding Nation. How do you feel about this 1st round pick? Number 1 pick overall. They went with Bryce Young, quarterback out of Alabama. And the crazy thing is, within, you know, the first 2 picks were quarterback, and then the 4th pick was quarterback. So Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson, all off the board. Will Levis, Will Levis not drafted in the 1st round. Ugh. You know, sucks to hear that, but Stroud, Richardson, and Young are off the board at quarterback. So it'll be interesting to see who ends up getting Will Levis. You know, we'll see what happens. But let me know what y'all's thoughts are. What do y'all think about this pick? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. Keep pounding. Let's go, Panther Nation. Let's do this. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. For another Carolina Panthers talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed evening, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace. Love y'all.